Hello everyone, welcome to Indian Online School. Hope you are preparing well for your Olympiad exams. So students, as we all know that exam dates are approaching, we need to put our 100% efforts to perform well in our Olympiad exam. Okay, so today we'll take a sample paper and we will discuss how to do this paper. Okay, so we'll start with grade 3 SOF paper. So this paper consists of 35 questions. Okay, and you'll get 40 marks for this question, and you have 1 hour's time to solve this paper. Okay, so basically this paper consists of 4 sections. The first section consists of grammar and vocabulary questions. So around 15 to 20 questions you'll be getting from the first section, that is from grammar and vocabulary. Okay, and then we'll be given a passage in the second section, so the section 2. So the first section, as I've told you, that we'll have around 15 to 20 questions from grammar and vocabulary part. Okay, then the section 2, it will be like reading a passage and answering the question that are being asked. So sometimes you'll be getting one passage or sometimes you'll be getting two passages. Okay, for this paper we have two passages. We have to go through the passage, we have to read the passage carefully, and we have to answer the questions that are being asked. Okay, so yeah, here we have two passages. Okay, and like 5 questions from one passage, and the second passage again we have 5 questions. So in total 10 questions from this second section. Okay, then comes the third section. It is about spoken and written expressions. Here you are asked to fill the blanks where two people will be talking. It's a kind of conversation kind of thing. Okay, and you have to fill that particular blank with the appropriate conversation. Okay, and here you'll get around 5 questions. Okay, then comes the last section, that is achievers section. In this section you have again 5 questions, and this is a bit tougher one, and you'll get 2 marks for each question here. So it means for 5 questions you'll get 2 marks. 5 into 2, 10 marks. So this is how we have to do our SOF paper. Okay, so the first 3 sections, it means around 30 questions. You'll get 1 mark for each question, and the achiever section will fetch you 10 marks. Okay, so you have to be very careful while answering this achiever section. Okay students, okay, so we'll start with the sample paper. Okay, okay, so we'll go to each and every section now and we'll solve the paper. Okay, so we'll start with the first section. As I've told you, this is about grammar and vocabulary. Okay, you'll get word and structure knowledge here. Okay, so we'll start with the first section here. For questions 1 to 9, choose the correct option to fill in the blanks. Okay, so you have to use the correct option to fill the particular blank. For example, dash sun is hottest in the afternoon. So here you have to fill the correct article to get your correct answer. Okay, so as you know, we have 3 articles, and the. Okay, sometimes we need not use any article. If the sentence is complete, then we need not use the article. So here dash sun is hottest in the afternoon. So here we have to choose the correct article. So sun, what is the sun is a unique thing, and the article that we have to use for the things that are unique of their kind is the definite article the. Okay, so we have to fill this blank using the article the sun is hottest in the afternoon. Okay, this is how we have to fill the blanks. Okay, okay, coming to the first question, it is like my pencil case is dash the bookshelf over there. So here you have to choose the correct preposition, because here it is about the position of this pencil with respect to bookshelf. Okay, so you have to choose the correct preposition over here. So my pencil case is dash the bookshelf over there. So here the correct preposition to show the position of pencil case with respect to bookshelf is on. Okay, it can't be at. At is used to show the position, or like it is used to show the address. Okay, but here it is just about the position. Okay, so we can't use this first option. And then coming to the next one, up. The pencil case cannot be up the up shelf, so this is also the wrong option. Next, the third option is my pencil case is on the bookshelf over there. Yes, we can use this preposition here. This is the preposition that is showing the position of pencil case with respect to bookshelf. So this can be the right answer. Let's move to the next option. My pencil case is dash the bookshelf over there with, but with is used to show the action being done by some other agent, but here it is not about the action being performed by any agent. So the correct preposition here we have to use is on. Okay, so this is our right answer. My pencil case is on the bookshelf over there. Okay, next, dash new shop I went to was dash online only. Again, you have to use the correct articles. Okay, so we are pointing out to a particular shop that you went to. Okay, like dash new shop I went to was dash online only. So when we are pointing out a particular shop, then we have to use the definite article the over here. Okay, so the new shop I went to was dash online only. So we need not require any article over here. The sentence is complete. So here we have to use the new shop I went to was online only. Okay, so the and no article. Okay, the second option is our answer. Then the third one, we all had dash much ice cream and felt a little sick. Here we have to describe the quantity of ice cream we had. Okay, so it will be we all had too much ice cream and felt a little sick. Okay, so this is our right answer. Next, my brother dash honest when he told his story about the race. So here he told his story. It means it is something related to past. We have used V2 form of verb. So the helping verb should also be in the past tense. So isn't is the present tense. Again, this helping verb is also related to present tense, and has. It is also present perfect tense helping verb. So we can't use these three options. Okay. So the correct answer is was not being honest when he told his story about the race. Okay. This is our answer. Next. I'm tired because I dash practicing all morning. So again, this is something related to tense. Okay. So here it is saying something about present continuous tense. Okay. Present, and also like I am tired because I dash practicing all morning. So something related to present and something that has been continued since morning. So we have to use have been over here. I am tired because I have been practicing all morning. So first option is our correct answer. Okay. So coming to the next one, this is our a correct answer for fifth question. The sixth one, I hope that by the time we get home, the rain dash have stopped. It means you are talking about something that should happen in the future time. Like by the time we get home, the rain will have stopped. Okay, when something comes regarding the future tense, we have to use the helping verb will here. Okay, so second option is our right answer. Next, there are dash of new flowers in the garden. It must be spring. Here it is given as new flowers, means we have lots of flowers in the garden. Okay, so option B is the correct answer. There are lots of new flowers in the garden. It must be spring. Okay, this is how we have to fill the correct option. Next, I always feel dash after my gym classes. So how you feel? Okay, you have to describe that feeling. I always feel refreshed after my gym classes. It cannot be refreshes. It can't be refreshingly. Okay, and it can't even be refreshed. It is like how you feel. I feel tired. I feel bored. I feel refreshed. Okay, so the correct option here is option D. I always feel refreshed after my gym classes. Frank Dash put the bag on the ground. So how he kept the bag on the ground? It should be cautiously, carefully. So here we have to use the adverb because it is about the action. Put the bag on the ground. So you have to use the adverb here, and as I've told you, most of the adverbs they end with ly at the end. Okay, so this is our correct answer. Frank cautiously put the bag on the ground. Next, for the questions 10 and 11, choose the part of the sentence that has an error. Okay, you have to find out the part of the sentence where you can feel there is a mistake. There is an error. Okay. Okay. We generally are eat when we go on long walks in the forest with our family. So this sentence is not correct. The part of the sentence is incorrect. And what is that? It is the first part. We generally are eat. We don't say we generally are eat. We generally eat when we go on long walks in the forest with our family. So this part of the sentence is incorrect. So where is that part of the sentence? It is in the option A. Okay, so this is our correct answer. Okay, next, I think there may a mistake in our new primary max book. So again, where is the mistake in the given sentence? It is in the I think there is no mistake in this part. There may a mistake. No, it is not a correct thing. It should be I think there is a mistake in our new primary max book. Okay, so this part of the sentence is incorrect. So where is this part of the sentence? It is in the option B. So this is our correct answer. Okay, next. For questions 12 and 13, choose the option with correct spelling. You have to find the correct spelling of the given words. First, what you have to do, you have to identify the particular word and then you have to check for its spelling. Okay, choose the correct spelling of the word. That is something you can eat. Okay, so what is the thing that we can eat? It is spaghetti. It is a kind of Italian noodles. Okay, so what is the correct spelling of that? It is Spaghetti, spaghetti. Okay, so this is correct one. Next, choose the correct spelling of a vegetable. Okay, so what is a vegetable? It is asparagus. Okay, so where is that correct spelling? It is the option D, Asparagus. Okay, so option D is our answer. Next, choose the synonym of crucial. What do you mean by crucial? Crucial means which is very important, which is very essential. Okay, so where is the synonym of that? Option A is essential. Yes, it can be our answer. Coming to the second one, extra. No, it is nothing related to extra. Needless. No. Accessory. No. So the correct answer is option A. Okay, next, choose the antonym of greasy. Antonym means opposite. Okay, opposite of greasy. Greasy means, what do you mean by greasy? Something very sticky, oily. Okay, kind of oily thing. So you have to find the opposite of that thing. Okay, so lively. No, it is not. Greasy, oily. Okay, it can be dry. Okay, we can consider this. Okay, we'll think about this next. Silly. No, it is nothing related to silly. It's silly means foolish. So there is no relation between greasy and silly. Okay, and economically, again, there's nothing related to economic. Okay, so the correct answer can be dry. Okay, this is our correct answer. Next, so next we'll move to the second section. It's about reading a passage and answering the question that are being asked. Okay, so what you have to do is you have to be very careful while reading the passage. Okay, yes. Arohi Pandit is a 23-year-old pilot from Mumbai, India. She became the first woman to fly alone across the Atlantic in a very light aircraft. The trip is just one part of her plan to fly all the way around the world. Miss Pandit's airplane is a light sports aircraft. Okay, it is much smaller than most airplanes. It is shorter than many people and weighs just 400 kilograms. The wings are 15 meters across. The aircraft, which is nicknamed Mahi. What is the name of this aircraft? It is nicknamed as Mahi. Only has one engine. It can fly for about 6 hours at a time. It means after 6 hours, it has to stop if it has to travel beyond 6 hours. Okay, and can cover 745 miles before it needs more fuel. Okay, the fastest it can go is about 125 miles per hour. The speed of this is 125 miles per hour, the fastest speed I'm talking about. Okay, next, Mahi has room for two people. How many people it can accommodate? Only two people. And Miss Pandit began the trip with her friend, 24-year-old Keithar Miskita. Okay, she started her trip with her friend. What's her name? It's Keithar Miskita. The two are raising money for a group called V. It means they are raising money for a charity with a, like, the name of that group is V. Okay, where they want to help girls and women who have not had many chances. Together, the two women left India nearly a year ago. They flew Mahi through Pakistan, Iran, Turkey, Serbia, Slovenia, Germany, France, and the UK. To cross the Atlantic, Mrs. Pandit took off from an airfield in Scotland. Because the plane is limited in how far it can fly in one trip, Mrs. Pandit completed the trip in 5 flights. It means she has to stop after every 6 hours, right? So to cross the Atlantic, she has to stop at 5 times. Like she has to how many flights she took? 5 flights. It means 5 times she has stopped to cross the Atlantic. Okay, she stopped off in Iceland and Greenland before arriving in Canada. Several men have flown across alone in LSAs, but Miss Pandit's flight is the first time the trip has been completed in an LSA by a woman flying alone. Okay, this was our passage. Now let's go to the questions. So how we have to answer this question? For example, what was the relationship between Mrs. Pandit and Miss Miskita? So how they are related? They were friends. Okay, so first option is our correct answer. Okay, this is how you have to answer the passage questions. Okay, now we'll move to the next questions. Why is Miss Pandit famous for? Why is she famous for? Because she was the first woman flying over the Atlantic. Okay, next, how long can her plane fly for? It can fly for how many how many hours? It was given as 6 hours. So option C is our correct answer. Now, how many people can fit in the plane? It has space only for 2 people, right? So option D is the correct answer. Next, why are they doing this journey? They are doing this journey for charity. They were running a group called We, right? Where they want to help the poor girls and women. Okay, for charity, they were doing this journey. How many times did she stop when flying over the Atlantic? She has to stop 5 times because the aircraft can travel only for 6 hours. So she has to stop 5 times to complete her journey. Okay. Next, again, we are given one more passage. Okay, so in this section 2, we have 2 passages here. Okay, so for questions 21 to 25, read the passage and answer the questions that follow. Okay, a company in Sweden has started using driverless electric trucks on a public road. The project is testing ideas that could bring important changes in transportation. The trucks are called teapots. They are shocking to look at because they don't have windows. In fact, they don't even have a place for people to sit inside them. Not even an emergency driver. What the teapot does have is lots of cameras and sensors and a complicated computer system so that the truck can drive itself. It means the computer system is controlling the truck. Okay, the teapot can constantly and quickly exchange information with a control center. Most of the time, teapots will drive themselves, but when the trucks are in difficult situation, a real person will be able to take over and drive until the problem is solved. Okay, the small size allows a teapot to travel farther and charge faster. Teapots can go for about 124 miles on a single charge. The developer of the truck says the driverless electric truck costs about 60% less to run than a normal diesel truck with a driver, and it does not pollute. Though the teapots can drive at speeds as high as 60 miles per hour, Sweden is only granting the developer a speed limit of 3 miles per hour. The speed is about, it can go with a speed of 60 miles per hour, but it is limited to drive only 3 miles per hour. Okay, that's about as fast as person walking at normal speed. Okay, this was our passage. Now let's move to the questions. Yeah, what is different about the new truck? Okay, it is very fast. Okay, many vehicles are very fast. There is nothing different in about this new truck. It has no driver. Yes, this is something which is very different from other vehicles, other trucks. Okay, it has no driver and it's made of Norway. It is the smallest truck. No, okay, it has no driver. This is something very different from other vehicles. Okay, so B is the correct option, correct answer. Next, what controls the truck? Yeah, as we know that we have read in the passage that there is no driver to control the truck. It is controlled by a computer system. Okay, so the truck is controlled by a computer. Option D is our correct answer. Next, what happens to the truck in an emergency? So when an emergency arises, what happens? A person can take a control. Okay, so option C is our correct answer. A person can take control over the truck in case of an emergency. Okay. Next, the truck has a very strict and low dash limit. What it has? Though it can drive with a speed of 60 miles, the government has restricted its speed only to 3 miles, right? So it is about speeds limit. Okay. What is the meaning of granting in the penultimate paragraph? Penultimate means the last but one paragraph. Okay. So here granting means allowing. Okay, the option B is our correct answer. This is about the section 2 where we have two passages. Okay, now let's move to the section 3. It's about spoken and written expressions. So here two people will be talking and we have to complete their conversation. Okay, like for questions 26 to 30, choose the correct option to complete each conversation. Roy, this person Roy is saying something like what dash does our class start? So it's about timing, right? So what time does our class start? Kusum is replying, it starts at 8:30. Okay, so this is how you have to use the correct option to complete the conversation. Okay, let's move to the questions. Selena, what's all the noise about, Ed? Edward, oh sorry, I'm just trying to dash my guitar for the concert tomorrow. So when it is related to the musical instrument, what we can do, what is the process of like fixing the guitar, like musical instrument? It is about tuning the musical instrument. So it is the option D. Oh sorry, I'm just trying to tune my guitar for the concert tomorrow. Concert means musical show. Okay. Next, Eric, what did you do last weekend? Jimmy, we were supposed to dash the park, but in the end, we went to the shops. Okay, so this is something that was supposed to happen. Okay, so it can't be will be visiting. Okay, that thing that has to be completed at that time. It means the present perfect helping verb we have to use over there along with the main verb. So it means we were supposed to have visited the park, but in the end we went to the shops. Okay, this is how we have to fill this blank. Next, mother, have you finished your course? Son, nearly, but I'm dash where to put some of my things. It means he's almost done with his work, but he's not sure where to keep the things, where to put some of the things, where to arrange them. Okay, so option A says insured. No, when it is about placing the things, why do we need an insurance? Okay, so it can't be the correct answer. So leave that first option. Okay, now we'll move to the next one. Reassured. See, when somebody is confused, like tense, stressed, then we will reassure them. Okay, but this is about placing something, so it can't be reassuring and it can't be assuring also. So it is like unsure. I'm not sure where to put some of my things. Okay, so it is unsure. Near son is saying nearly. Have you finished your course? Mother is asking. Son is saying nearly, but I'm unsure where to put some of my things. Okay, so option D is our correct answer. Andrew, our trip next month is really going to be boring. Ellie, I agree, but I'm dash about going to the beach in the mornings. So, how we feel? We feel excited. The same way Ellie is saying, I agree, but I'm excited about going to the beach in the mornings. Okay, so option B is the correct answer. Next, Diane, how was your holiday to Malaysia? Carrie, it was quite fun and we saw some dash things in the jungle. So, can we use this one? Happen. We saw some happen things? No. Price things? No. Incredible things? Yes. Incredible means something really surprising, unbelievable. Okay. Incredible means unbelievable things in the jungle. Okay. And technical things, we can't find it in the jungle. Okay. So the correct answer is incredible. It was quite fun and we saw some incredible things in the jungle. Okay. This is about the section 3. Okay. Now let's move to the last section, that is achiever section. So as I've told you, you have to be very careful while doing this section. Okay, there you might have some tougher questions, and here you'll fetch 2 marks for each question. Okay, you'll get 2 marks for each question. So this is the very important section of your whole paper. Okay, So for questions 31 to 33, choose the correct option to fill in the blank. The textbook dash states that the date of birth of our Prime Minister was not when we thought. It means the textbook is doing some action. It is stating. So how it is doing? That word should be an adverb that describes the action. And as I've told you, the adverbs, all like most of the all adverbs, they have ly at the end. Okay. So where do we find it? In the second option. The textbook clearly states that the date of birth of our Prime Minister was not when we thought. Okay, so clearly is the correct adverb that we have to use in the blank. Next, our new English teacher dash playing violin at the school concert next month. It means next month means the future tense, the future time. So something we have to use regarding the future tense. It means the helping verb should be in the future tense. So where is the helping verb that indicates the future tense? It is the option C, will. Okay. Will is the helping verb that is used only for the future tense. Okay. So our new English teacher will be playing violin at the school concert next month. Okay. Next, I wonder how your team will ever catch dash with the rest of the teams. Okay, what do you mean by that? How it will cope up with the rest of the teams. So here the correct preposition that you have to use here is catch up with the rest of the teams. Okay. Next, choose the antonym of primitive. What do you mean by primitive? Primitive means something which is not developed, of old time. Okay, the ancient time. So underdeveloped, you can say. Okay, or the oldest one. Okay, so you have to find the antonym of primitive. So old, and it's the opposite of oldest one. You can take it as modern. Okay, so the opposite of primitive is modern. Next, choose the correct option to complete the conversation. John, where have you been? Isabel, I have just been dash a run in the park. That's why I'm so sweaty. So this person, John, is asking, where have you been? Isabel is saying, I have just been a run in the park. So it should be, I have just been out for a run in the park. You can't say I have just been away a run. Okay, this is not the correct one. And over a run in the park, no. Off a run, no. So the correct phrasal verb you have to use here is out for a run. I have just been out for a run in the park. That's why I'm so sweaty. Okay, this is about the last question. Okay, students, understood how we have to do our paper?